Good morning, students. Welcome to your online mathematics class. So today we will start new chapter, and that is 3D geometry. Okay, you can see the name 3D geometry. So what is exactly 3D geometry and what do we have in this? We will study all this. So see, as the title says, 3D geometry. This means three-dimensional. Three-dimensional means till now in your 10th you studied x and y only. Okay, but now you will study x-axis, your y-axis and your z-axis. Okay, that is why three-dimensional. Okay, what are the three dimensions? X, y and z. And one more thing, students, by convention we usually use this x, y and z, so we will use this only. You can change in some other books, they have some axes different, they can take y, x, does not make any difference, but by convention we usually follow this. So we will have this as x-axis, y-axis and this as z-axis. Now you can see these are three mutually perpendicular, okay, three axes, your x-axis, your y-axis and your z-axis. The coordinate plane divides space into 8 octants. Okay, so these are 8 octants: first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Since it is three-dimensional figure, so you can see on the right side. Okay, this is your first, then second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. This way it will continue. It will divide this into 8. Okay, octants. Okay, so that is why we have this 8 octants, and we will study about this. Now if you see this carefully, this plane I am saying this, okay, this is YZ plane, okay, and in YZ plane x is equal to 0. Okay, this point of intersection, as you had in your coordinate geometry, in two axes, okay, when you had x-axis and y-axis, so that was 0, 0. Now we have three dimension, so coordinates will be 0, 0. Okay, now see this plane. This plane is your xz plane. See this, okay, xz, where this plane is lying in this x-axis and z-axis. So this is your x and xz plane. So in xz plane, y is equal to 0. Similarly, see this. This is your xy plane. Okay, this is your xy plane. So in that, z is equal to 0. That is z coordinate is equal to 0. Since now we are studying three dimensions, so this means we will study three coordinates: x, y and z. And what are the signs of this? They are lying in which quadrant? This is what I will explain you. This is three-dimensional figure and I've explained you. Okay, I will tell you how to check the signs and the octants. Okay, so this should be clear now. Three dimension means three axes: x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. They're mutually perpendicular to each other, and the point of intersection is origin, which is called as 0, 0. And in yz plane, x is equal to 0. Okay, in xz plane y is equal to 0, and in xy plane z is equal to 0. So these are certain theorem results which you have to keep in mind, students. I will explain you, but since it is an introduction, just keep this in mind. Okay, the coordinate plane divides space into 8 octants. Okay, so we will study about this 8 octants. This is just an introduction, and I'll explain you more what are the signs and what are the different octants. Okay, third octant, fourth octant, sixth octant. This way we will continue. All right. Now see carefully, I have written very important results. This you have to note down in your fair registers also, students. This is very important. The coordinate space together with coordinate axis is called the coordinate system. Okay, what were the axes? X-axis, y-axis and z-axis. The coordinate axis divide the coordinate space into 8 parts called octants. Okay, I'm repeating again. The coordinate, see here, the coordinate, you can see the coordinate axis divides the coordinate space into 8 parts. What are these 8 parts? Octants. Okay, any point on the x-axis is of the form x 0, 0. Okay, example 3, 0, 0. Okay, 3, 0, 0. Any point, another fourth point, you see, any point on the y-axis is of the form 0, y 0. Example 0, 3, 0. Okay, these are the coordinates, students. Suppose if I write 0, 4, 0, it can be any number. I have taken 3 for an example. Okay, fifth point, any point on the z axis. Okay, on the z axis is of the form 0, 0, z. Example 0, 0, 3. Okay, so 0, 0, 3. This is on the z axis. Another important thing, sixth, every point, you can see here. Okay, one measure, every point in YZ plane has X coordinate 0. Okay, keep this in mind. Every point in YZ plane has X coordinate 0. 7th, that is what I explained in the figure, students. I was explaining this YZ plane in the previous, okay, for a previous slide. See now, every point in XZ plane, okay, in which plane? XZ plane has Y coordinate 0. Last 8th, every point in XY plane, in which plane? XY plane has Z coordinate 0. So there are octants, this means 8 parts, and these are 8 results which you should keep in mind. Okay, so this will be easy for you to solve question, otherwise you will definitely make mistakes, students, and write these results in your fair registers. Okay, now I'll explain you more. Okay students, this 3D geometry is also called as your rectangular coordinate system. Okay, it is also called as rectangular coordinate system, your 3-dimensional geometry. Now if you see, as I had drawn in the figure in the first introduction, and I was explaining in that slide, 3-dimensional. Now these are 3 mutually perpendicular axes. This is your X, this is your Y, and this is your Z. Okay, now if I'll tell you with the planes, okay, then it will be more clear with you, students. 1 minute, just let me draw the figure. So in this way you can draw 3-dimensional figures. It will be easy for you to understand also, students. Alright, now let me label this A, and I can take this as B, this as D, then E, and then F, and let this point be T. Okay, now this P point, okay, which I have taken as this P point, okay, this P point, let the coordinates of this P be X, Y, Z. Now obviously this, okay, let me change the ink so it will be easy for you to differentiate. This will be X, okay, from origin. This is your origin, this O, okay, O is your origin, okay, and coordinates will be 0, 0. If I take this will be your X, your Y, and this your Z. Okay students, this your Z, this P point. Okay, so the coordinates of this P point are X, Y, and Z. Okay, this length, okay, this length which I have taken, this will be your whole Z, this will be your whole Y, and this will be your whole X. Okay, so now suppose if you see this, as I explained to you, this is your YZ plane. So in YZ plane, what will happen? X coordinate will be 0. In this XY plane, Z coordinate will be 0. In this XZ plane, okay, XZ plane, Y coordinate will be 0. Okay, so this you have to keep in mind. Okay, now suppose if I take P as, suppose I'm taking P as 2, 4, 5, and the question says you have to tell the coordinates of F. Okay, the point P here, this P point here, okay, this P point here has coordinates 2, 4, 5. Question says find the coordinates of F. Find the coordinates of F. Now you see first, so you can write this, it will have 3 coordinates. Okay, this is comma, students. Okay, and these 3 blanks. F is lying in which plane? This is XZ plane. So F is lying in XZ plane. So in XZ plane, Y coordinate is 0. So write it as 0 first. Now what is left? X and Z. So write 2, 5. Are you following? If the coordinates of P are 2, 4, 5 and question says find the coordinates of F. So in this way you will find. Now suppose if it says find the coordinates of D. Okay, suppose it says find the coordinates of D. Now you see carefully, D is lying in which plane? XY plane. Okay, so D is lying in XY plane. So in XY plane, Z coordinate will be 0, right? So what is left now? 2 and 4. X and Y are 2, 4. Okay, what are the coordinates of origin? Already told, 0, 0. Now suppose if it is on this point B. Okay, suppose if it is on this B point, so what will be the coordinates of this B? Okay, obviously on Y axis. On your Y axis, what will you have? Okay, on your Y axis you will have X and Z 0. Okay, on your Y axis. Alright. Okay students, see, that is what I was explaining. On your Y axis, this is your Y axis, so X coordinate will be 0 and Z coordinate will be 0. So what is the value of Y coordinate is 4, so we'll write here 4. Similarly, you can find any values, okay, whether it is D, whether it is E, whether it is C. Now if you see the coordinates of C, Okay, on C is lying on which axis? On Z axis. So on Z axis your y coordinate x and y will be 0. Okay, x and y will be 0. What is the value of Z coordinate from here? 5. So this will be 5. Okay, are you following, students? How if the point is lying on the axis, then on which axis it is lying? On your x axis. Okay, your y and z will be 0. On your y axis, x and z will be 0. On your z axis, x and y will be 0. And then on the plane, now this is x and z plane, this point F. Okay, this point F is lying where? It is lying in this xz plane. Okay, so in xz plane, y coordinate is 0. So don't get confused in this. Now suppose it is D, so D is lying where? D is lying in x and y plane. See this x and y plane. So in x and y plane, z coordinate is 0. And y and z, now see in y and z. In y and z, what is this? Is y and z plane. So in y z plane, if you calculate the coordinates of this point E, so in y z plane, what will happen, students? Which is not coming x, that will be 0. Okay, so have you followed? So in this way we will solve questions, and I will give you one more video. In that I am explaining how to check for octants. Go through that and understand it carefully and write in your fair registers the table, and then you will solve the exercise. I will explain in the next video. So both the videos are very important, students. Watch it very carefully. Okay, and sit with your paper and register, then I will explain you more. So study well and be good students.